Good morning. I am here to explain how to do the Adventures of Ulysses chapter comic strip. We are taking a week break from reading and entries or ship's logs, and we're going to do like a little mini project. So all you need is a piece of paper and a pencil and art supplies, or a digital resource that you can choose. There are some comic strip making digital platforms you can find, or if you just want to open up a doc and make it look like this, or cut and paste this into another Google Doc and be able to just use the squares that are here for you, and you can delete these titles, that's fine too. The idea is you're going to pick one of the chapters in the Adventures of Ulysses that we've read so far, from the prologue to Cannibal Beach. You're going to create a comic strip to retell the major events of the chapter, and then make sure to match the events of this story to the literary elements needed in the comic strip. Use the boxes below to create a quick sketch of your comic strip. So you're going to use this to kind of sketch out, and then make sure you include those literary elements: exposition, which is the characters and setting; the climax, which is the highest point of action or problem, which we learned about in our writing unit we almost completed; and then a resolution and ending to the problem. Final drafts do not need to have these labels, so if you're just using this simply to then create on, you're going to delete that. Yes, you may add more boxes if you need. No, you cannot delete boxes. And yes, you may rearrange as needed. So if you want to have the climax start earlier, or blah, 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 whatever. Okay. I have also included at the bottom just some example comic strips that I just Googled, some comic strips that were kind of funny. But the idea is little to no words. Like this one's one of my favorites down here, because I love how it has just very, very, very little words, but all of it's in the image to show you. I know this is a lot of drawing, so make the drawing simple, but enough detail that we can understand what's happening. So if it's Ulysses and his men on a ship, then maybe you're just going to draw the ship and then him a little more detailed, and then the men, like I showed you how to do the dead bodies or the people in a group on our political cartoon. Think about those examples that we talked about for political cartoons, how to draw those, because a political cartoon is just one cell of a comic strip, so it's the same idea. If you want to do this all black and white and have it just paper pencil, make sure you're shading in and making it look finished. Use those shading techniques I taught you when we were doing the political cartoon. And this will be due the following Tuesday. So this is your next week's work for Ulysses. And then the week after that, we will go back to reading some more and doing more ship's logs. Happy drawing!